Okay, so as an Indian, I have a list of four habits that I see are ingrained in our culture and we don't really question them. So the first one is overeating. I think as Indians, we overeat a lot and we don't see any problem with it also. Even if we are not hungry, people will offer us food and we'll not say no. And I think that is ingrained in our culture because we think that this is like wasting food. So one specific example I want to give is that in your own home, sometimes there is more food cooked and everybody has eaten and there's some left. But then in our Indian culture, it's like don't waste food, let's just finish it off. And I think that we need to start saying no to it. Now the food will get wasted. It might even get wasted for the next 10 times when you start saying no, but it's good. It wasting like 15 rupees of food, you can actually give it to dogs or cows. But wasting 15 rupees of food is better than like spending a lakh or 2 lakhs on medical expenses later in life. And there's also one more thing. You might waste it for the first 5 to 10 times, maybe a month, but then after that you'll come to know how much you actually eat. So you will have a tendency to say no beforehand that I'm not hungry, so I won't have dinner, or like I'm less hungry, so just don't make too much of food. And you can do with less food and like eat something else on the side, like a fruit. So in the beginning, it might seem like a waste of food, but I think you should start doing it if you have a tendency to overeat. So don't overeat because something extra was made. Stop doing that. It's not good for your health. The second thing is sugar and carbs. Now, I think that in India, people have a lot of people have a habit of eating a lot of rice. I think we should calm down on that. Uh, so the problem is that earlier, like in your parents' generation, uh, most of them used to work on the farm. There were no cars. They used to walk, and there was a lot of physical work around the house. Carbs give you energy, so that is required for physical work. But most of these days, people are only working in offices. You don't need so much energy if you can't spend it. So I would just say cut down on the rice a bit and overall just research about what carbs are. I think everything's available on the internet. So eat it, but control it. Like don't eat too much. And on similar terms, I want to also say if you have eaten a heavy meal either in the afternoon or you went out with friends and you had a big meal in the night, then the next morning you don't have to eat like breakfast if you're not hungry. Like I personally eat twice a day, and sometimes I even eat a pizza at 1 o'clock in the night if I'm hungry. But then I next morning I don't eat just because breakfast is there. Like you can skip it, you can eat it a little bit late. Just listen to your own body. Whenever you are hungry, eat then. You have to get in the habit of understanding when your body is hungry. So that was about carbs. And the second is sugar. Sugar will give you all kinds of problems in life if you overdo it, and especially the sugar that comes in packets. So any chips, not chips, chips included, anything that comes in packet, uh, biscuits, cookies, whatever, even chewing gums, everything is processed and everything is sugar. Now you can eat, if you want to eat sugar, eat sugar. I eat banana every day. I eat a banana shake, and you can eat honey, you can eat dates, like natural foods, sugar, eat. But skip the processed sugar. I mean, that would help you. The third point is go to specialists. What I mean by that is, I had this personal issue as well of not going to specialists. And I used to have severe acne when I was young, but I used to go to a physician, and like I had severe acne for like 10 to 15 years. But I always used to go to a physician thinking he would solve my problem. But it was only that when I went to a proper dermatologist that he actually solved my problem. So stop going to physicians for everything, start going to specialists. If you have like a acne problem, like a skin problem, hair problem, go to a dermatologist. If you have like a sleep problem, go to a sleep doctor. Don't go to a physician. If you get injured by playing sports, and like if you tear a muscle, like don't put gray bandage and roam around. Like go to a physiotherapist. And like if it's serious, like don't go to a physician or a like a normal doctor. Like go to a specialist because they are specialized in the field and they'll help solve your problem quicker and better. You'll heal better. Okay, the last point I want to make is weight training. Now, I think that the problem is in India is not of sports or fitness. I think people have always played sports and fitness and running has been a big part and walking and going to parks. It has been there. So that is good. But I think like a lot, not a lot, but I've seen that weight training and gym is still looked down upon. Now forget the reasons for it, as to why that it is like said no to. But weight training would actually help you build muscle. All other countries in the world, or mostly all of the countries in the world, have accepted the fact that weight is an important aspect of life, even in old age. And I think you've all seen videos about it. Like people say about weight training, I know it's too much, and you start to feel, everybody's saying the same thing. But forget about the videos. Muscles are important for you. Young age also, old age also. So don't look down upon weight training. You should go lift in the gym a little bit more than you're capable of so that you build muscle. It will help you in life. It not only helps you in keeping your balance and your posture in old age and not break something when you fall. It will also help you uh, uh, eat away your fat, right? I made a mistake too. I used to play football and sports, basketball, everything a lot. I skipped gym, and now I feel that I should have done a little bit of it, and now I do it. So I think we should all try to lift a little bit just to get strong. Yeah, I think that's something that is missing from our culture a bit. Yeah, so these are the four things. I think I'm guilty of all four, but I think a lot of Indians are also guilty of those. And I have especially in my life seen changes when I incorporated and I thought about these habits. Uh, so, so I mean, this video was just to give my views on it, and I think these will help you. So think about it.